You don't play. No, turn off your phone.
Study.
Get your phone out of here. So generally, we started playing it pretty much I started playing pretty much when Fortnite came out and started becoming a thing. I actually played H1Z1, so I was a part of like the first hype rolling in of a crowd into like a battle royale sense. I was never really that good at it. I'm not good at most games, so that's fair.
It takes a lot of time these days.
But but I played that. That might actually be in the way. Well, yeah. Actually, oh, it is.
God, I do not like those.
Alright, whatever. It's gonna stay right there.
At least they know, like, hey, we have a pop.
Yeah, we have a pop filter. We're good. No, yeah. So, but yeah, I kind of was in the first like wave of actual battle royale players. Derek was a little late to the scene. He doesn't like spending money on games.
Who does?
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, so we started from I've pretty much watched Fortnite grow into what it is, and I've been through all the stages that it's had. So we're just gonna give our thoughts on the matter. You want to start with the too many updates subject?
Yeah. So when I first got into Fortnite, I didn't really know much about it at first, but I kind of got interested over time because I was like, wow, there's like, a lot of strategy to it, but also a lot of, there's like the guns and the building was really cool. It's just two separate entities. They put it together to make some cool game. But like when I started playing, there was just the basic, like the Scar was like the drop you got, and then like from there, as the seasons went on, I understand why they do it, but it just kind of turned into something that was a little almost excessive for a while. And like if you stop playing, you come back, you're like, wow, there's a lot of stuff in here that I'm not sure if I like it or not. So
yeah, I will say I think I would rather them update the game too much than not enough, if that makes sense, because a lot of games, RuneScape, we played RuneScape.
Yeah.
RuneScape, JKX doesn't update their game. So when JKX doesn't update their game or do anything, like you feel terrible playing the game. Yeah. Especially when you get addicted to a game, because we all know we've been addicted to at least some game. Mm-hmm. RuneScape was our addiction for a long time, and it's a meme because that's how stupid it is. But
it's so bad, don't play it.
We like got hooked on it as kids, and we just played it forever. So when a company doesn't update their game ever, you always feel bad because you're like, what am I doing? But then at the same time, Epic updates the shit out of their game. But I will say they're also good about like feedback, because we'll save the sword for a minute, but like actually I'm just gonna talk about the sword because it really goes in with the updates, right? Like,
yeah.
So we'll say the sword's the most recent example. They throw out the sword, they're like, hey, this is a new item, updated it, super. They're all like, oh yeah, cool. It's there for 3 days. Everybody complains about it. It gets taken out.
Well, like stuff like that. I mean, like mythic items, I think that's a cool idea. Maybe once per map there's some cool item. Maybe it doesn't spawn all the time, right? Or just something.
Oh, like a random spawn.
Yeah, like a random location, random spawn. Maybe you have to crack a code, or I don't know. Because people. The cool thing about Fortnite is there's distinct play styles that people do. Some people go into. They've only ever dropped in Tilted Towers because all they want to do is play an FPS game, which is cool.
Psychotic. By the way.
I mean, do what you want to do.
You're just psychotic. That's fine.
But I mean, let them all die. Yeah. That's why there's 40 players after a minute,
Yeah.
But like, most of the time, I like more of the strategic part of it, mostly because I also suck, or I lose a lot of these battles when I go into Tilted because it's tilted, But I like the more strategic part of it. But like that being said, like mythic items, I think it's cool. Like I like the idea of the sword. Honestly, I don't even know if they had to take it out. I think it was just too OP. I think nerfs exist, like League. Like you don't get rid of Akali because she's broken,
I think for them, I mean they've like I said, I was using the sword as the example just because it was like the most recent one. But really, when you look at like there's a ton of vaulted guns.
Yeah,
there's a ton of vaulted things. Yeah, like they actually have an event going on right now. I think it's like how they did like all explosives or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that right now they actually have one that's just all vaulted items. That's
cool.
all it is. So I mean, there's actually quite a few vaulted items, which and that's okay because you try things and if it doesn't work, you take them out. I think with Fortnite, though, you see, like, was it OP? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
It was stupid. I hated it. Could you have nerfed it and made it decent? Sure. Give it maybe, like, 250 health, 300 health instead of 400. Cool. Make it to where, like, maybe you couldn't build. Because building with that sword was stupid. You could build it however high you wanted. There's no fall damage.
That's ridiculous.
What the, like, it was. I hated it. I really did. And I'm glad they just got rid of it. But yeah, I think most people in Fortnite are very yes or no, like really impulsive because younger kids mostly play it. Really. So when it comes down to it, I would rather Epic be a good developer and be like, hey, yeah, we did this update, but we're going to take it out because the people don't like it. Which is why, like, the too many updates things is both bad and good because obviously with a very young, like, player base, some of the stupid updates are accepted a lot.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the sword, that's probably be a 13-year-old's dream for a long time if you're pretty good at the game, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It's just really aggravating to die to something that's, like, objectively OP. They admitted it, too. They're like, yeah, this is pretty stupid. But, I mean, the thing is, though, like you said, it was in the game for, what, 3 or 4 days?
3 days, I think.
See, that's okay.
Because I streamed, I said, let's try out the sword. Stream the next day. Why is the sword still in the game? Stream the third day. It's gone.
And it's like, some games I've played, something will be OP or, but they won't get patched for months. Or maybe sometimes they just don't get patched, and it's like the new meta. So it's like, at least, I don't care if they try stuff. It's just like,
That's right, yeah, I really think that Epic does
for sure.
a pretty good job of, like, when you say too many updates, we don't mean updates in general. We mean, like, you put a stupid gun in the game or, like, planes. Hate planes. Can't use that word. They're just dumb. I do not like planes at all. But that's not the only updates they do. Yeah, I mean, I've been through a ton. They've done HUD updates too many times. Like, not too many, I think, where it's a good point where it's at. But, like, I've gone through a lot of iterations of Fortnite updates and Fortnite screen, like Fortnite optimization and stuff. I've seen a lot of updates, and not all of them are bad, and we're not saying they are. I think when we say too many updates, I think the general, like, populist, like, thought on it is, like, too many adding of things they don't need to be added.
Yeah. I mean, as a game developer, you do have to publish updates or your game dies. I mean, it's just happened throughout history, but there's different ways to expand your game besides just items.
Yeah.
Which is very possible. Like, I know they're doing, like, the creative and people are making their own maps now.
That's great. I actually saw it. It was super dope.
You see that Toy Story?
Yes, that's what it was. Crazy. Somebody remade the Toy Story room.
It was crazy.
That was crazy. And see, I'm stupid. I don't really put the time into creative. I want to, but, like, I don't even know how they change the colors of it. Like, I don't know how they did it. I probably should just look at how to do it and stuff, but I don't actually know.
I haven't been in there yet, but it kind of reminds me of Minecraft, so.
A little bit. A lot of people have done a lot of crazy things with Minecraft, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Which I love. Like, I love the creative aspect of it, but I'm not creative enough to play it forever.
It takes a lot of work, honestly. There's a lot of time.
What was that game? I know it's a tangent, but the Minecraft, the one that you were talking about. All the, like, the mods. Like, the modders. They, like, came together and made a game.
Mm-hmm. Hyrule?
Yeah, Hyrule. That was it.
That game looks like it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, speaking of that, just made me kind of think of that, so a little sidetrack.
It's free flowing, pretty much.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it's like the planes, too. I mean, some people hate them, some people love them. I'm more biased towards no, but that could just be because I'm not very good at them yet. And I mean, there are counters to them. Like, I've seen people go high and then, like, land on people's planes and just one shot them on the plane. Stuff like that's awesome.
Yeah, I was watching Tim the Tap Man, and he, I think he rifted. Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah.
And I love Tim the Tap Man, by the way. Absolutely love him. But rifted, landed on a wing of the dude's plane, and the dude just, like, you could just, like, tell he, like, looked at. He just, like, froze. He's like, what do I do? And Tim just pulled out a shotgun. He's dead.
That's how you do it. I mean, it's also...
There's definitely counters. But I think one thing that would be good is whenever a plane runs into an object, it should take damage.
Yeah.
And it might take damage, and if it does take damage, they need to buff it. Because when you can just go and somebody builds and you just run over the whole building and don't take any damage on your plane or don't get hurt.
And it does damage. It does like 40.
Yeah, you can straight up hit them. Yeah. But then it also just gets rid of their stuff. But, I mean, what I've seen the most is, like, people fly in, they'll take out your buildings, and they'll jump out. Mm-hmm. And then you're trying to, like, figure out where they are because they're in a plane flying super fast.
Especially if you ram them and hit the initial damage. And like, well, there you go.
One thing I do like with the like golf carts and the 4-wheelers and stuff too, which I think there are less OP ways of doing it. Like the 4-wheelers and stuff is like just getting out of the storm. Like if you need to get from place to place. One, I don't think the map's big enough. Like for PUBG, the map was big enough. You needed cars, absolutely, because if not, you'd be dead. But Fortnite, I do it a lot because I'm bad. But don't take after me, I'm bad.
I'm in the storm.
I'll be like, oh crap, I'm in a storm, and I'm like, oh, the storm's right behind me. I was just gathering materials. Like, no, you got to pay attention. But I will say, there's been a few times where, even on my seldom like really good like games, that I'll be like just wrecking kids, and I'll be like, okay, I need to get out of this. Like the storm's coming, so then I'll hop in a plane and get out, and you save yourself or you save some HP or something.
That's when it feels good. Is like you can get out of the storm.
Yeah, I think I don't necessarily even know if they need to take planes out of the game. I just think they need to, like I said, taking damage of hitting things would be a great way to like neutralize it a little bit and really like. See, I personally, I love when I see planes that are far away because I'll just rifle them. Yeah. I'll rifle them all day, and you can hit shots on people, but then also you can just take out their plane and leave them in a stranded place, like, and they're done, like. And everybody sees the plane, so they see him fall down and stuff. So it's not a big deal. You can take them out easier, but I don't know. I think it just needs some tweaks for sure. Sure.
Well, I mean, that's what they keep doing.
Yeah.
So they balance it pretty well. So, I mean, at the state of the game now, I like it. I mean, there's stuff where
people are too good though.
People are very good at this game. They've been playing.
Wait, like back when I actually played. People sucked at building, and I loved it because I suck at building still. Yeah, I'm a little bit better now, but like I don't want to get as good as some of these people. I just be like, I'll build like a little one by one little fort and just.
A lot of people outbuild themselves now.
That's
skirmishes that are just like
the last game we just won.
Yeah, you just follow their footsteps and they're building, and you can't shoot when you're building, so they're like, it's great. Just go up there and pump them or something.
What was that? Yeah, we were like top 5 in duos. It was us, another team, and a single dude. The single dude came up on me, and I like built up like a little bit at first, and then he just started building, and then he just wouldn't stop building. So I was like, okay, hold on. Waited. Just walked around the back, shot him, killed him, but he probably used at least 500 resources. I probably used maybe 100, maybe 150, 200. He didn't do anything. What did he get out of it? He died. He built up to the top, and then I actually heard a lot of people too. I forget what streamer it was. It might have been Tim or Courage or one of some of the people he plays with. But they were like, there's like a meta of getting high ground. That is the meta of building. You just get high ground and you always try to. But like, there's certain situations where you're like, they get the high ground. It's like it's better to just go down, especially if it's like if it's not like a super hectic battle right at the start, so you like have a pretty small like general like get up, and then it gets really hectic in the air. You go down, just knock it down. Yeah, they're done. But
especially you can cut off their building if they build even 2 like across. It's not that hard to knock it down as like a team, especially.
That's why I've been holding dynamite a lot more.
Yeah, dynamite.
I don't build as much as I should.
Classic Adam quote. I don't build.
Because I don't, because I don't build as much as I should, I use dynamite for.
I think there's almost like an anti-meta coming along. It's like not really. It's just that I don't build, but it's like it's actually more effective than it probably should be.
We'll probably have to not stream from the laptop.
What to do?
We're dropping frames. Not too many, but every once in a while.
That's just sad.
Yeah. You dropped 3% of frames.
Well, that's OP.
Nah. So we'll have to... We'll actually use my PC. Well, actually, and if you don't do podcasting shit as much... I won't even say I talk too much shit about Fortnite, which is good for me. But I am probably going to play Fortnite in a little bit. So
Oh, absolutely.
continue the actual stream. But...
A little test. See how it goes.
we thought we've done a podcast before. We had fun with it.
I think that'd be fun. Just gotta figure out how to
We
do
also
it.
want to get back into YouTube, so...
Yeah.
God, if I can get rid of this fucking cough, though, jeez. Alright, so, I guess, is there anything else about Fortnite future?
No.
Oh yeah, we didn't even really talk about the future. We just kind of went on the points that we were
Kind of in the past, yeah.
pre-thought
Or
about.
present.
Future, yeah. I mean, I would like. I love seeing updates. I love seeing updates of games. I just
I kind of hope they take
not
a
too
more
hectic.
e-sport route. Like they can keep
Nah,
whatever they have
yeah.
now, but I think they have a lot of potential to make.
I think okay, so that's one thing
An
we actually
esports
talked
version.
about a little bit with creative. There's so much opportunity for somebody to create a map for a smaller map for like maybe like a 10 player.
Yeah.
10 player, you spawn in with what you choose. Think about that. No, I don't know.
I feel like almost like a CS:GO system of rewards would be kind of cool. Like you,
But it'd be hard because how do you? Maybe you'd have to do like rounds. Okay. It might be like kind of the rich get richer, but it's not impossible comeback. It'd be kind of cool if you had like maybe like a 20-man this little map, right? And you play like 4 rounds or 5 rounds, whatever it is. Okay, so it'd be based on kills and then also take into account like how high you place, like kind of like how the tournaments are now, like when you get points for it. But you all start off with like gray guns. You start off with like you get a gray, like either normal or burst rifle.
yeah,
You can get like for when you first start, you get a gray, normal or burst,
take a loadout.
gray like pump, or maybe start with green. We'll start with green, makes it a little easier. So you start with gray or green, normal rifle or burst. You get a hunting rifle, green hunting rifle, a green pump or tactical,
I like have the
based
guns
on your
already.
opinion.
Like that.
Yeah, no, you spawn in the game with it, and then maybe 3 minis and like some bandages or something. You start with that. They're 20 of the best players. Like, why make them loot, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I understand like it's part of the game, but at the same time, like if you want to make it esport, like it's not even necessarily like you could still have loot just thrown about. But I think like a smaller map with smaller people would be better. But it's like going off that. So you like go that. If you get a kill, you get to like upgrade a gun. Or like you get a kill with that gun, you get to upgrade it. Like the next round. Not that round, but the next round. If there's like 5 rounds, like say you get like 2 rifle kills. Or like it might have to be more than 1 kill for upgrade. But like something like that, like you get so many kills you can upgrade your gun.
Yeah.
You get so many kills you can upgrade this gun. You get so many kills you start with 2 big shields instead of a mini. Or like instead of 3 minis, or like you get a med kit instead of bandages or something like that.
They
could be-
definitely
it could be
have
cool.
potential
Yeah.
because I like their gameplay's awesome. Their shooting feels good, and the building part's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Also, I love the creator code thing. You probably don't know about this. When you buy a skin or you buy V-Bucks or spend V-Bucks, you can type in a creator code and like say like Tim Taman, just because I've been watching him lately. So you type in Tim Taman, he gets some profit for himself, and that's just purely on Epic being good guys and being
that's
like
cool.
realizing how much the streamers actually affect their game.
They probably want it for the day.
And the reason that it's like so big, right? Like, so people, it was actually funny. I was watching Summit, and somebody was like, "Hey, Summit, do you have a creator code in Fortnite?" And he was like, "To be honest, I hate that game, so don't use mine." He was he hates it.
Really? He
Hates
played that for so long. How can you say you hate it?
Oh, he fucking hates it.
He's
He
played it more than I
wanted to
wanted
play. No.
Why is that? Well, how can you say? Well, I don't get that.
You don't watch streamers
Well,
if
just
you
don't
think
play.
he's playing. Well, no, but there was nothing else to play. It was viewers. It's still his career.
Well, he's playing Sea of Thieves right now.
Yeah, but people right back then didn't care. All they wanted was Fortnite.
I'm sure they still want that.
No, a lot of people still do. I mean, his viewership has probably dropped some because he doesn't play Fortnite, but he's like, I just don't care anymore. But like, he legitimately hates Fortnite. He's on like my level of like, people are way too fucking crazy at building, and it's just not worth his effort.
He's already really good.
So that's like, so he was like, it was kind of cool though, because most people would just be like, yeah, use my creator code because you get money from it, and he was like, I don't want money from them, honestly. He was like, I don't like, and I don't think it's anything against Epic from his point. Like, he's not like shit talking Epic. He's just like, I don't enjoy Fortnite, and I feel bad if I were to give you my creator code and you give me money for a game that I hate. So he was like, no, I'm not gonna do it, and that's just a good guy, Summit there. Like, I love Summit. I know he's had his times of, and people would like to. People troll him more than most streamers.
Really?
But, yeah. Or he just, sometimes he doesn't take the trolling as well as other people, I guess is a good way.
You're going to get trolled on stream. That's what's going to happen.
For sure. Some people embrace the troll.
You have to.
Greek God, XQC, it is Tyler, God.
Oh, God. Tyler
just
became
the troll. Just
absorbed.
I mean, they do what sells. They really. I mean, look at the stream.
Permaban to hosting stuff, so there you go.
And that absolutely.
Now that's why
everything to do with how many people he had on his stream.
Oh, absolutely.
He would, yeah.
It's just funny. Some of the people actually hate him in Riot, but there's like nothing they can do. Like,
I don't even think they actually hate him. I think
some of them don't.
There's a few.
I know Freak hates his guys.
Freak doesn't really hate him anymore.
Maybe not anymore.
Freak's point of view on it, which is...
he was toxic.
It was Freak was like, why should we unban a dude that is an asshole and toxic every game, blatantly runs it down mid, and is showing other league players to do that? Absolutely. I didn't like him when he was feeding either. I was like, no, don't unban him. Unless he actually does anything, and that's what Freak said. He was like, Freak said if he actually reforms, if he doesn't troll, if he's not toxic, and he doesn't run it down mid, I have no problem with the guy. I mean, but really, Tyler, like, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, actual Tyler 1, like, old toxic Tyler 1, he'd die, like, one time, and be like, fuck it, this game's over, run it down mid. And he would straight up run it down mid. Like, he would type it in the chat and go.
I never ran it down, but just
I'm just
first
bad.
blood, GG.
I'm grabbing water real quick.
You shouldn't promote toxic behavior.
No.
Obviously.
So, we'll move on to the just general. You got anything else on the future? Any updates you'd like to see?
Every update they do.
Ooh, I actually forgot something.
I forget that's possible. Like, I'm like, how do you even have more guns to do that?
That's true.
I
love the SMG. P90, love it.
I remember one thing that always confused me was like that there was like 2 SMGs, and I was like, what's the difference?
They got rid of one. They both
like,
a long time ago.
Never really understood that. But but no, I think Fortnite's got a good future. It's very stable on Twitch, so
yeah.
I don't know how people.
That's
a game you got to
play for like an hour and like.
Some people just grind. They just grind.
So one other thing, before we move on, that I just thought of, unless do you have anything else? I'll just get this point. I actually need to go plug my phone, so I'll finish this point, go plug my phone, and come back. Okay, but so one thing that I actually thought was cool, like we kind of talked about like how they could make like a smaller map and like creative and stuff. I think creative opens up a lot of like community based, like they can really put in their input and stuff.
Yeah.
One thing I think would be really cool for people like me is like I don't like building, right? So they could maybe like put a max on like either how high you can go, and not of all of Fortnite. You have different modes, right? I don't think actual normal mainstream Fortnite will ever put a limit on building.
Yeah, that's like what makes it.
Exactly. Like a different game mode that like maybe you can only go like 2 stories or 3 stories high, or you can or just lower the max on the materials. Like instead of 999 and all of them, make them like 500.
Mm-hmm.
That way, it at least limits it to a point, you know. Because I think that would be more fun for me personally.
And people that are like, well, just play different games. Like,
yeah, but I like Fortnite. I mean, I like Fortnite. I really do. I like the guns. I like a lot of things about it. There's not a lot that I don't like about it. And it's not that I don't like building. I just think people freak out on building way too much. Like, people are way too tryhard.
People think it's better than it is. Like, there's been plenty of times people could have just straight up shot me, but they just build these intricate things. Like, shoot your guns, first of all.
Yeah.
Build what you have to.
People forget about their guns a lot in Fortnite.
Yeah.
I can build. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to be moving on to the Battle Royale Showdown. 1 second, I need to go plug my phone real quick. It's on 2%.
A lot of Summoner.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be getting into the Battle Royale Showdown. And I know most people are... It's kind of a meme at this point where it's just...
Hold on. How many
Battle Royales?
We actually wrote out a little list. And you know what I just remembered? At E3.
There's more of them too.
There was a meme of all of these ones coming out.
Yeah.
Because I think I remembered, what was it, Gears of War. Gears of War was one of them that was having a Battle Royale.
Yeah. I played the Darwin Project.
Darwin Project was another one. Okay,
Cool
I'm
idea.
just going to name off some of the ones that we have listed. And this is more for us about like just... And I'm not necessarily even saying these games are bad. But it's very...
Except Danger Zone, that's bad.
Very... It's very populated and...
Very saturated.
Very overdone at this point. I want to see other games other than that. I don't want to see another Battle Royale, personally.
It's a good idea. Just
we have enough.
Take breaks.
Yeah, we have enough.
It's like the zombies was the last one. Everything was zombies. There's 12 zombies. Yeah. It's like, oh my god.
All right. So to list off a few, we have CS:GO, Danger Zone, PUBG, H1Z1, the Call of Duty one. I don't actually even know what the name of that one is. It's COD, Battle Royale, whatever. Creative Destruction was like a newer one. I'm pretty sure that just came out. That's pretty much a Fortnite clone.
Realm Royale. Forgot about that.
Realm Royale. That was a
Project.
Darwin Project. Gears of War's coming out. I mean, there's so many.
They just keep coming too.
And these are just the big name ones, or like the bigger ones. I promise you, if you go on
VR actually has one growing, but that's different because it's VR.
I think VR is different because it's VR and that's its own whole thing. But
like a Rec Royale and stuff like that.
Yeah, but if you go in Steam and like type in Royale, good luck. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty.
There's a lot of coders that jumped on the train, and can't blame them though. Royale's a huge buzzword right now.
Drop frame right there. Missed it.
We'll see. I don't know how we can fix it.
Yeah. But I mean, really, I don't think these are bad.
They're not. I just wish they were more unique.
Like
CS:GO's Danger Zone's just literally shooting. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, why not just play the regular game?
The drone idea is cool. I think the drone's cool. Like it builds into like the CS:GO. You get money and you spend it. But CS:GO's movement,
God, to me, it feels
generally,
I don't know,
the pace of the game, because it is CS:GO. Like, I love CS:GO. I have like 800 hours in the game, almost 1,000 hours. Like, I like the game. I've played a lot. And obviously, I don't need to hear that I haven't played as much as you. I know you all have played more. It's okay. But yeah, I enjoy the game, and I enjoyed the game a lot. But it doesn't fit Battle Royale. And
not really.
I don't. It doesn't feel good. Like I won a game after not playing CS:GO for like 4 months, and it's probably because most of the people that play aren't playing. But I came in and won like my third game.
Yeah, and there's like 16 people, so it's kind of just like, wow.
Yeah,
I mean, I won, you know.
I don't know.
The time to kill is atrociously fast, just like the main game. Just pretty much instantly die.
I think it sucks because H1Z1 like killed itself with updates. That's what happened pretty much. PUBG was cool. PUBG's not for me. I know other people love it, but
I've tried that too. I cannot get into it. I tried so hard.
I think like PUBG, Call of Duty, and then Fortnite right now have decent little triangle where like PUBG is the loot for 30 years and play tactically.
Very, very strategic.
Call of Duty is the next step up of like you can loot quite a bit, but it's a little bit faster paced because it's Call of Duty. And then you have Fortnite, which is like, like this fucking crazy ass like. And I think that's fine. I think they all fit
Preferences,
their own kind of niche in a way. And I'm sure some of these other ones are cool and all, but like I've had it. Like I've had enough. I don't care to see a Gears of War battle royale. Like I really like it doesn't interest me at all. And I've played some of the Gears, but like it doesn't interest me in any way whatsoever.
So take something really, really out there that's totally different than the rest.
I'm ready for the next craze to hit. Like really,
whatever it is, I'm ready for it. Fortnite's enough for me for the Royale genre. That's just how I see it.
Yeah.
It does what it needs to do. You can get in, get out. I mean, game looks good, feels good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I know other people have different opinions, which is good. I don't think anyone wants to see 10 more Royales in 2019. So.
No.
But I think
weren't
they're
they gonna
starting
do
to
like a
catch
Red
on.
Dead Royale too?
They might have one in there. I don't know. There's a lot of Royales.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Just generally, I'm done. I'm tired. I want some good single player games to come out. Diablo. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. I think I actually preferred the
Diablo
zombies to the Royale craze.
I think I did too.
I mean, Fortnite's fun, but it's just like, zombies, there's a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me, what's his name? Dying Light, which is zombies, is making a Royale. It's like, nice. It's a little bit of both there.
Let's think about this one. DayZ. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. The original survival zombie game that essentially was a battle royale because everybody hated each other. You could be friends with each other, right? You could be the hero. Nobody was a fucking hero. You killed everybody you saw on DayZ. Wasn't even a thought. And actually, that's what H1Z1 was at the start too. H1Z1 was a survival game.
Yeah,
that's what it was. I played it before it split. I owned the game before it split.
True, I remember that.
That's actually why I bought it, because I like games like that and I had fun with it. And then they were like the first one to have like a set. This is a battle royale. Play this, like this is what it is. So that was kind of cool. But then, like I said, they kind of updated themselves into a whole,
which is pretty common.
Yeah.
Unless you're JK.
Then you don't update at all, and then
you
get in the hole.
Make a game that was 10 years older and does 10 times better. But that's a difference. Yeah, if you ever heard of RuneScape, they're been around for like 15 years, but they made an old school version that's better, but the game's pretty bad. But RS3 is bad.
No, old school's bad.
I mean, that's, do what you want. Old school's fine, but I'm just like, I can't, like, they actually try.
I need to be back on my PC.
Well, we can wrap it up.
Oh, it's dying.
Wow, that's bad. Is that not like lag? Like,
it didn't get that bad. I think it's Wi-Fi, but yeah, it's Wi-Fi.
We can use the cord next time.
Yeah, it's like dying. Wi-Fi's like dying.
Yeah, what's he say?
Well,
we learn as we go, so that's good.
It's gonna be hard to edit. Good luck with that.
How much is it dropping?
We've dropped 3.5%. It's not too bad, but not good.
Might just keep it.
I'd keep it. I'd edit a little bit, maybe. Nah, you probably shouldn't. You won't even have to.
I don't even think there's anything that's that bad. But yeah. So for 2019, I really do hope that there's something
other than Royale.
Anything. Maybe back to unique. Like everything's different. That's fine.
Wow. What?
It makes Twitch diverse.
What do you mean? What? No.
What was it like?
We don't do that in gaming.
League was like the staple forever. Now it's Fortnite and League.
We find one thing we all attach
all
to
the
it.
gamers,
all the little game devs are sellouts and my bad. EA.
I think everyone knows that.
Sellouts. No, I mean and it sucks because game developers obviously are doing it for money.
That's
obviously that is their goal is to make money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you'll make money if you make a good game. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. They to make a good game.
Yeah. Look at Witcher.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That game's trash.
Yeah. They even torrent it if you want a demo. If you like it, buy it. People instantly bought it. It's true. Well, that's a different story.
The whole torrenting thing's weird.
It is very weird.
And
don't do it, kids. It's bad.
It's bad. Don't do it.
No laptop's about to die.
Oh! Nice like that. You'll get used to that one if you go on the stream.
A lot of those.
You follow the stream, M1 Sentinel X on Twitch. Sure. I can self-promote because it's my own. It's like self-promoting on another media form.
God.
Also follow the Twitter. Hold on. Right here.
Nice.
Twitter. There. Twitch. Twitter. Yeah. I gotta watch myself self-promote real quick. Oh, did I go too far? There we go. Yeah, there. Yeah. We know.
It's alright.
We know. It's smart.
Yeah, so I guess I can wrap up our first podcast. And hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any topics for us for anytime soon, we'd love to talk about it. Yeah, so
I will actually I'm actually going to be streaming, so
yeah. So we'll take a quick break. You will, and then catch back on.
Give me 10 minutes.
Get some dubs.
We're not getting. We might. We did get a dub today. We got a dub today. Probably play a few duos. He'll jump off.
I'll probably play 2 or 3.
Oh, he's gonna play 1. Then I'll play some Fortnite. Solos probably.
He'll get 5 dubs.
We're drinking tonight.
I don't know.
Might drink a little tonight. A little thirsty Thursday stream. Going bummed at it.
We're good.
Alright, and then Fortnite probably. What else? Might play some Subnautica.
Also, CSGO.
Not playing CSGO.
What other games are there?
Not playing CSGO. I'm not playing CSGO. Maybe H1Z1.
Yeah, play some.
Get some Silsey in there.
Ooh, he plays a lot of Dead by Daylight. Is what you should play.
What did I say?
No clue.
What did I just say? What game did I just say? What game did I just say? Because I 100% meant Dead by Daylight.
I thought it was weird. I just don't remember what you said. I was like, what game? That took me off guard. H1Z1. Is that what you said?
I might have. I'm not playing H1Z1 either.
What you said.
Nah, not it.
That's actually weird.
Quit dropping frames, you piece of shit Wi-Fi.
Pretty bad.
Alright, so I'll be back in 10 minutes. Play some Fortnite and yeah. By the way, YouTube somewhere. I'll
Mach 1 game.
No, we have it on the panels below. There should be one for YouTube, I think. Pretty sure.
I think there is one down there somewhere.
So yeah. So give me a second. I'll get on my actual PC so we can not drop any frames because Wi-Fi and stuff. But yeah, thanks for dropping in and listening to us rant.
Little rant, little ramble.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right.
Fortnite tilts us all,
All right. Well, let's see. We didn't drop too many frames, but yeah. See you in 10. Peace.